Sounds interesting to me.
I am won over. I need lots and lots of ice.
Today we are making one of those really refreshing American drinks, Cherry Limeade. But whilst here in America, we've also discovered something. Americans seem to have a pitcher for absolutely everything. Seriously, back home in Britain, we didn't even own a pitcher until recently. And on top of that, we've become totally obsessed with this thing. Yes, an ice maker built into the fridge freezer. We're absolutely loving this and can really appreciate how you guys have ice literally on tap. I actually don't know how we're going to cope going back to England. So today we're making Cherry Limeade and we're going to try and find out if this iconic drink deserves all the love it gets. And when we arrived here in America and got to our rental accommodation, something really funny happened. We were checking around in the cupboards, just as you do, to find out where to put things. And we found this cupboard. There's one pitcher. There's two pitchers. There's three pitchers. There's four pitchers. You guys literally have a pitcher for everything. And there's also like a dedicated lemonade pitcher. Back home, we didn't own a pitcher. Now we own 3 pitchers thanks to you guys that have sent them. But I love this. You've got pitchers because you make your own drinks at home. So I'm really excited to see what a homemade cherry limeade really does taste like. I've got my cherries. I went for dark, sweet, pitted cherries because this is what I found in the store. What would you typically use for your cherry limeade? I've got the frozen ones as well, just to make life a little bit easier. So we're going to pop those into our blender. We've got our all-important limes, pith removed. And I've made a simple syrup. This particular recipe didn't call for dissolving the sugar in some hot water, but I know from previous recipes you guys said that you should always dissolve the sugar first, so I've taken your advice and I've done that. So let's pop that in. And now I'm going to hope not to wake Alyssa. Wow, that colour is quite beautiful. Really, really liking the colour of these cherries. I am going to have to improvise a little bit here because as well equipped as this accommodation is, I couldn't find a mesh strainer. So I found some filter paper for the coffee machine. I'm going to pop it in my colander and we're going to hopefully use it to strain the cherry limeade.
Good job, Mummy.
Thanks, darling. Here goes nothing. I may have got a little bit too excited. I made a bit of a mess there.
I'm lovely, lovely heart kid.
Now that was a bit of an ordeal trying to strain all of that cherry limeade, but we just need to add some water in now, so let's do that.
What's the water?
Look at that colour, Alana.
Oh.
Now, one interesting fact I did find out was cherry limeade became quite popular down in the south because it was heavily associated with Sonic drive-thrus. Fruit limeades have been around for generations, but they are quite popular because they are so refreshing. And I think you can pretty much put any fruit you want into an aid, like a lemonade, a limeade, but let us know what is your favourite concoctions because we're really enjoying trying all the varieties. I have seen some recipes that actually call for like a 7-Up or a carbonated drink, but I believe anything aid was typically like a still drink and not carbonated. So today we're just doing it with water as per this recipe. But if you've got a variation that you would like us to try, then let me know in the comments down below. Now all these drinks need ice, and over at home we've got little ice trays in the freezer compartment where we fill those ice cube trays up, and then we've got to wait for the ice to freeze, or we can buy some bags of ice. However, I love it and you love it, don't you? You love this machine. What do you like about it?
It gets the big ice or the crushed ice and the water, even more button so you can press it. You put the glass right here, you press the button and then you finish down.
Exactly, we got ice on tap, so we need some ice for this drink to make it extra refreshing. So Alana, could you do the honours please?
Oh no.
Now that is the only thing about these ice makers, the ice does go everywhere. So if you've got any tips for using these, you'll have to let us know.
No, I press it this time.
Yep, I'll hold the glass up high. Now, David has been editing because if you didn't know, we are currently stateside and we are coming to a different stage soon. So we are going on an epic road trip. So we've got editing to do, we've got filming to do, and we've got a lot of fun to be had. But first, let's try this cherry limeade. Now, I'm not going to pass you one just yet because I think this is going to go straight into it. So do you want to go first, darling?
No.
I don't mind going first. Right, cheers, guys. Bottoms up.
Yes.
Oh, it smells citrusy.
Sounds interesting to me.
Sounds interesting.
Oh, okay. I'm getting lots of lime, not so much cherry, funnily enough, for a cherry limeade.
Let me try.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm wet.
Yeah, and that's why Daddy is not having a drink yet. 'Cause you're like a wrecking ball. What do you think, darling?
Tastes more lovely than the lemonade we had before and the strawberry lemonade.
But you prefer that to strawberry lemonade?
I can taste more cherry.
Oh,
Taste more lime, more grape.
great.
I can actually taste the lime and the raspberry.
The cherry, that's correct.
Cherry. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting a big hint of lime here. I'm not smelling too much cherry, but again, another really refreshing drink. Not sweet at all, is it?
No, it's not too sweet. I didn't put as much sugar in. It's between half a cup and 3/4 of a cup, so I went for 3/4.
Yeah, it's not sweet at all.
No, I think I could do with a little bit more sweetness in that one, and definitely a bit more cherry.
Definitely a bit more cherry. I would love to try this with the ratio of the lime and the cherry the same, because I think at the moment the lime is sort of overpowering it a little bit. Take nothing away from it, it tastes really good.
Daddy.
It tastes a bit more like lime, not so much like cherry.
I'm actually really shocked that by the amount of cherries that went into it, you're not getting that massive cherry punch that I was expecting. Overall, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. It's not my favourite of the limeades or lemonades that we've tried so far.
Now, it's not a British thing to use too much ice, and I know Americans love ice. I am won over. I need lots and lots of ice in my cold drinks. For mark out of 10, I think I'm going to echo what you said. I think it's going to be a 7. Really refreshing.
10, 10, 10, 9, 95, 95.
Ooh.
I got a bit of 95.
7 out of 10 for me. Let us know in the comments below what your favourite summer drink is. We are on a road trip of our lives. We're currently in Florida, and on Friday we're going to be driving up to Chicago to meet the one and only Lawrence Brown. And then we're going to be going across to Michigan, Canada, New York, Massachusetts and Pennsylvania, and then heading back down to Florida, if that sounds good. And you want to follow along with all our shenanigans and subscribe, hit the notification bell. And all that leaves this travelling little family to say is...
Take care.
God bless.
I'll see you in the next video.